Hello students, welcome to the course. This is an introduction to the course, and what I'm going to do in this video is help you learn how to navigate Blackboard. In other words, the many different things that are available here on Blackboard for the course. So the first thing, you got to this welcome start here, right? When you logged into, I guess, selected this class. It's the first link over here on the left. I'm pointing to it with a little hand, right? Welcome, start here. Okay. So let's see what's on this page. You can see a welcome video. Welcome to the semester, right? You can see here that there are 8 steps that you need to do on your first day, and I hope your first day is Monday, August 24th. But whatever your first day is, that's when you need to go through these steps. And so you'll click on various things here, right, in order to get started, so that you don't miss any important information that you need. Okay, and so that's what's here. Then, if you look at now, I'm going to base what I'm saying here on this menu. The second thing on the menu is get to know your instructor and classmates. When you click on that, and you press that, you see some information. And I titled that Our Course Community, and I'm part of that community, the instructor. You can see my name. You can see some important information such as my phone number. It says no text here because it really doesn't take text messages. It's a landline, although I have it set up so that it forwards your calls to my cell phone, but it's very difficult for text to come through. For text, you're going to use something else called online chat or Pronto. It's the Pronto app, and there is a link for that over here. Online, I'm pointing over here to the menu, online chat Pronto, and so that's what you'll use for text. If for some reason that isn't working, you can text me at this other number, this 972 area code number. But it's kind of like the other thing isn't for text. This one isn't for voice calls. But I would prefer you not text me there. I would prefer that you use Pronto instead. It's integrated in Blackboard, and you can also get an app for it. Email, there's an email tool over here, BB Messages, which means Blackboard Messages, which is the email tool. That's what I want you to email me through. I do have a regular email address, jperez@souttexascollege.edu. Only use that if it's unavailable. Also, you will get some things that go into that email. Sometimes notifications from the school, and usually not. Actually, there will be some from me, because some things that I create in Blackboard will also be sent to your email, like a notification that it's here in Blackboard. But it's not because I emailed you there. It's rather because it was like an automatic notification. But when you want to email me, use this email over here. Okay. I have office hours. They're virtual. I'm available from 8 to 10 p.m. Mondays through Thursdays, and then Saturdays 2 through 4 p.m. But I'm also available, like it says here, many different times throughout the day. Like mostly what's going to happen is that there are several hours that I'm going to be answering questions and things like that. But I guess the difference why these are called office hours is that it's almost guaranteed. I'll let you know if I'm not, but it's almost guaranteed that I am available during those times. The other times I can do something else. All right. Now, so that's what's here. Here's a picture of my family, a little bit about me. There I am playing the guitar. Don't get too excited. I don't play it that well, but I'm trying and I'm learning. And there's also this link for how to get to know the class. And then there's a cyber cafe. This get to know the class, if you click on it, or I'm clicking on it, you'll see that I already posted one. And so I did even though I had a paragraph already, I kind of answered the questions that are in it. So I won't show it to you. I'll let you create your, you can respond to me, but you can also create your own threads and then respond to other people, reply to other people who are creating threads. That means to create your own answers to the questions that I have there. Okay, so you can explore that. All right, let me go back to where we were, which is get to know your instructor and your classmates, right? Over there on the left. And then here are some other things that are available. Cyber Cafe is a place where you can just kind of chat with each other, etc., celebrate good news, and that kind of thing. All right, let's move on to the next part. Student technical resources. This is good for you and for me. This discussion right here is if you have any questions, I usually will answer within 24 hours, and that can be much faster too than a whole day sometimes. But another good thing here, I will be using these. I do use them sometimes. Sometimes when I call the distance learning help desk, right, where something is wrong with Blackboard, etc. These, you should go through and look at each of these tutorials for how to use Blackboard. I'll try to explain as much as I can and answer your questions, but there are some videos that show you how to do things such as, for example, how to send and receive emails. I mentioned that we have Blackboard messages, email. You need to know how to send the message, receive it, where to check it, etc. There are some things that you should, that also some important phone numbers here that can help you, and things like financial aid, admissions, cashiers. I mean, why not? We put that information here. And then here are some apps you need to get. These, I have these apps too. The BB or Blackboard Student app, the Blackboard, and then there's the JAG Mobile, and there's also another app you need to get, which is the Pronto app. Though these apps are very important, although it's not showing here, but these are very important because it'll make your life easier, of course, if you can get the notifications to your phone, and then to always have to be checking like a regular computer or laptop or something else to get your notifications. Okay, let's see, what else do we have here? I'm going to go back now to syllabus, schedule, and textbook. Textbook, that's really important, right? Concourse syllabus, right? This right here, when you click on this, I'm gonna click on it so you can see, you get this document, right? And it's printable and you can download it, that has really important information, the types of assignments, when the assignments become available, when they're due. Now, this information is also on Blackboard, but it's nice to have it all together in a document like this, right? So you can see that there. Now, it opened a new tab, so I can just come back to the tab where we were before on the internet. I don't, and if that's not showing on the screen, then sorry, right? But that's how I did that. Okay, now, here is a big chart of the assignments that are due. I really like this chart. As I've been preparing these materials, I've been looking at this chart to know what to put in the different pages on Blackboard and on the syllabus and all that. It's organized by due date. For example, your first assignment for this class is to take a little easy quiz to get attendance credit for this week. And it's going to be due, as you can see here, on August 30th, which is Sunday. The end of the week for us is Sunday. The beginning is Monday, the end is Sunday. It just makes it a little easier to do it that way. And so I invite you to look, always kind of be coming back to this chart and looking at when things are due. And notice the due dates are in bold. In regular type, in lighter print, you see when things become available. That means that the assignment is not due this week or that day, but that it becomes available, and then you would have to find it somewhere else farther down, right, later on when it is due. If you study it, it will start to make sense. Now, if we go past that huge chart, we have a smaller chart for final exam. These are happening in December. They're due on December 8th and December 10th. There are basically two parts to the final exam, and it's worth, I think, a total of 20% of your grade. They're going to be, I think, most students find the exam pretty easy. And there is a way to be exempt from one or both parts. I'll tell you real quick. It's to pass the TSI section for writing and for reading. One or the other or both would exempt you for one or both of the sections. But you don't have to do that if you don't pass the TSI. Although I think many of you, there's a good chance many of you pass at least one section, one exam, the writing or the reading. And that's why you're in the class, because you didn't pass the other. So maybe you already are exempt from one of these exams. From the writing goes with the reflection, and the reading goes with the reading multiple choice comprehension exam. Now, course grade. How is your grade calculated like this? Everything is worth like 10%, 15%, and there are various assignments of different kinds, right? Except for essays and final exam, there's only and for the final exam, there's only one of those. Okay, how is your grade calculated? I would say if you look at this, the usual way, right? 90s are A's, 80s are B's, etc. Now, the textbook. The textbook, really, what I listed is that a textbook is not required, and that's true. You don't have to have an actual physical textbook or even an online textbook. Well, we're going to use other resources, and really what you are required to purchase is a set of online exercises. It's not exactly a textbook, and it's less expensive than most textbooks that are out there. Most are at least $100. Some are $200 and some are in $300s. And that's just really hard for most of us to buy something like that. So this set of exercises is called McGraw-Hill Connect. It costs about $60, and I'll show you how to purchase it. What you would have to do is show up virtually, right? When you log into Blackboard on the 31st, which is one Monday from today, right? Assuming that it's the 24th, you would need a credit card or debit card to make the purchase through the link that I will show you. And then that would give you access to a bunch of exercises that are for a grade. And you can see them up here. Connect. You can see 4 categories of Connect exercises that are for a grade. So you do need to get that book. And it says here, if you have any concerns, and I'm telling you, please talk to me as soon as possible. And there may be a way to get these exercises. There may be a trial period where you can get it for free for a couple of weeks. I'm saying maybe because that's not up to me. It's up to the company. But something can be worked out. So just talk to me, privately, right? And let me know that you may struggle to get the book right away, and we'll work something out. Okay. Attendance policy. I mentioned it earlier, that every week you're going to have an attendance quiz. It's one question and the answer is true. One question, so you'll always get 100 on it, right? And because the point is just to show that you're here, that you logged into the course. So it'll become available Monday at 8 in the morning. It's available right now, and it'll be on Blackboard till Sunday 11:59 p.m. and then the following day, for the next week, will become available. That's how I'm taking attendance. I think that's an easy way. Plagiarism and cheating, don't, right? You're honest people, right? I will also show you, and there's a link here that explains the ins and outs of this. Sometimes I'll include myself, we plagiarize without knowing that we did it. We're not dishonest, so we need to learn some rules that'll help us prevent that. Now, we're over here. I'm back at the menu. This was syllabus, schedule, and textbook, right? Course content. This is a very important link, very important tab over here on the menu, okay? Course content, it says here, contains all the activities and assignments for the course for the semester, all right? Now remember, it begins on Monday, ends on Sunday, the week. One way to look at it is that there is a folder, assignments and final exam, and I have numbered items, like items number 100 through 910. The 100s are one thing, 200s are another, and so let me click so I can show you that. There are attendance quizzes, there are Connect assignments, there are essays, something called chosen book assignments, which I'll tell you about in a little bit. And then there's the final exam. When you dig deeper, for example, in the attendance quizzes, you'll notice now, I'm looking at the instructor view here. So you will only see this one. You will only see in the folder, any week that you look at it, you'll only see the quiz that you're supposed to take that week. And that's good, because that way you won't take the wrong one or something like that. So only the one that you need for the week will appear. And so you can see a bunch, because I have them all there ready to go, right, week by week. And so you can see that they have numbers. The attendance is the 100s. Connect has various categories. It has 4 different categories. That's the one that you're buying in like a $60 code for. I'll click on grammar, right? You can see all the assignments there. And I think all of those will become available on the same date. And so you don't have to do just one. You can do as many as you want, but each one has its own due date. And so that's how this section works. It's got folders and subfolders, right? For the different categories of assignments. When you go down, drill down, you get the assignments that you need, okay? And basically explore that. Like I said, some things are not going to be available, but that's fine. The things that you need will be available.